delighted to have with us Isla Simpson, who is a blog writer and has recently written a piece about vases at the gallery. And we've actually brought a few of these items, the ones that you highlighted, and put them on this table here. They're all
beautiful together.
Thank you. Yeah, they're Chinese, 19th century, and I chose them for their sculptural qualities. These are based on gourdes. The ones at the front, as you can see, they're based on the full moon. What was your reason for selecting these among your group of favourites?
Well, I loved the colour of the green ones, so that immediately struck out because I think that would look just so stunning. You could have that just as a colour pop anywhere in the room. It would look beautiful. And then I absolutely love the herons. Are they herons?
They're herons, exactly.
Yeah, I thought I love birds, so anything with birds on is beautiful, and the yellow is just so sort of sunny and would just look absolutely. I think my eyes drawn to anything yellow anyway, usually, but just so beautiful. And then the pair of the blue and white, I just don't think you can go wrong with blue and white. Just always a classic.
People love blue and white.
Love blue and white. It looks amazing in the sitting room, kitchen, anywhere, and I just think you never grow tired of it. It's just a beautiful classic.
Now I know you love colour, and in your blog you talk about colour, specifically the use of colour on walls, and how sometimes people who may not dare to use colour in a very large way as a ground within a room might buy a vase, for instance, so that you can actually have eye catches of colour.
Definitely, and I think you can sort of move. Vase is so portable, isn't it? So you can move that piece of colour, and you might have it in your bedroom, or you might move it round to another room. And I think it is just a way of taking less of a risk, isn't it? People play it so safe with wall colours.
Yeah.
And I think people are more inclined to go for something that they can, an object or something decorative that they can just shift around.
And what's great about these is you've got green, which is picked out in this vase here.
I love those three together.
On a yellow ground, and of course yellow and blue are complementary colours. So I mean, actually, it's quite interesting. All the colours used in Chinese ceramic decoration of the 18th and 19th centuries, they very much blend well together, I always think.
Yeah, they do. They look stunning together as a group, don't they?
And before you started writing your blog, I know you're an editor online for House of Gardens, and for you work with other big names in the decorative arts trade. How did you find yourself writing blogs? Because I think you worked in the fashion industry first, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. So I actually worked for a company that was based in Soho, and I'm actually a handbag designer. So I used to quite often go to Soho at lunchtime, and I used to walk past this absolutely beautiful newsagent that's an original Georgian facade.
Yeah.
And I used to see all these builders eating their Yorkie bars from Crossrail, not even giving a sort of fig about how the facade looks. And I thought, that's just so beautiful. And I sort of looked into the history of it. And then I did a photo shoot in a house on Dean Street that's all original Georgian. So I just sort of started writing about things around Soho. I suppose more everyday things that you get used to the sort of looking at and just ignoring, and they've probably been there for about 200 years.
So Isla, thank you very much for coming in today to talk to us. It's great to hear about my pleasure. It's great to hear about your blog, and it's wonderful that, along with us, you're trying to lead the revolution in colour with these wonderful objects and all sorts of other exciting ideas of floral arrangements in your own home.
So much colour to be had.
So much colour to be had. And I just wonder, before you go, would you play a game of pat-a-cake with me?
Oh, I'd love to.
Excellent. Pat-a-cake, pat-a-cake,
because man, bake me a cake as fast as you can.